Good morning. Today we're going to start with a basic cake mix, just a white cake mix. And I'm going to take about 3/4 of it and we're going to add some green dye. Hey, it's Christmas. Where's my green dye? I sprayed a very shallow aluminum pan and let's stir that up. You don't need a lot of this type of green dye or any dye as opposed to that liquidy stuff. I'm trying to learn and I speeded up the video so you wouldn't have to watch me stir this and incorporate it in. So stir, stir, stir. And I was going fast, but not this fast. I needed more, so I squirted some in, and then I went, it's probably going to be too much. You only need a drop, and I squirted a little bit too much in. So, yes, it's too green, so this is what I did. I'm adding a little bit more of the cake mix. I'll just have to use another box cake mix to get going. So let me stir that in until it looks like a nice green. I'm going to make a little Christmas tree cake inside another cake. But first, oh, that's the wrong pan. I need the pan that's sprayed. This is the other pan. Let me grab that. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I'm getting the green cake mix in my pan, just spreading it out. And you'll see what I'm going to do with this. It'll be interesting. I'm not going to roll it up. Let me get this baked. And I'm going to grab another pan because this is what I'm going to bake in. The idea is, I had to make another cake mix. The idea is I'm going to have a design inside of a loaf pan cake. Now, I wanted to make Christmas trees. Here's my 2 Christmas tree cutters. I have the traditional Christmas tree, and I have an MCM, mid-century modern looking one that I like, and I decorate them differently. Now, I want to put the cake in there, but look, it's too tall for this loaf pan. These cookie cutters are a little too tall, both of them. So I was bummed out. I wanted green trees. But, with this recipe, by the way, you can make anything. Mickey, you can make a snowflake, a white snowflake with red cake, whatever. But I got out my stars, and I thought, oh, well, we'll have a green star. This one, I used these graduated sized ones to make a cookie tree. But they seem too little. And then, let me show you. See, look at how little that is. It won't be impressive. The dough will be up to there when it bakes. So I think this size is the one I was going to use. See, that's just right. So that's the one I used. And I'll show you what I do with them. The cake is baked, just until it's done. And I take that cookie cutter and I'm going to stamp out a bunch of little stars. I wish they weren't green, but like I said, the trees weren't working, so there's that. Okay, there's a couple things I do at the end of this video that I made mistakes, but that's part of cooking, and I know we all do it, right? I have my cake batter, but let me stamp out these stars, but I kind of wanted to explain what I was going to do. Like when I slice it, there'll be a star on every slice of cake. So, and then this one, when I said a cookie tree, I just bake sugar cookies, plain old sugar cookies. I'm going to do that later today. Stack them up with icing. So let's press these. I have a little bowl of flour here, just as not to, to help it not stick. Just press down the cake, give it a scooch, and out comes a little cake star. So that's what I'm going to have all in a row in my loaf pan. And each time I dip it in the flour, there's a little piece in there. Let me dip again and stamp it out. Now, one of the things I did wrong was this cake, because I added more batter, the stars are too fat. There's too much cake. I wanted to make a more shallow cake. I think they cooperate better in this recipe. It's really cute. Like I said, you can use any colored dye with any little cookie in your loaf pan and, put it together. like that. That's a bummer star. That didn't work so good, but we'll have to munch on that later. Just a few more. I don't know how many will go in the loaf pan, so I'm just going to do the whole green cake here. You know, wouldn't this be cute? Right now, it seems like it's 2022. Everybody's obsessed with the Grinch. And I see all these little cute recipes for making things look like the Grinch. So, not that these are Grinchy stars. But as you can see, I'm almost finished here. Like maybe 4 more I'll get in there. But I want them all to be uniform. So we'll get a couple ones that aren't so great in there. And I really wished I would have not put so much cake batter in. See, that one's yucky. Boom. Okay, like maybe 2 more. And then we're going to stack them up. This turns out so cute. But again, one thing I did wrong at the end, I'm going to show you also. So let's get this sprayed, our loaf pan, and start stacking. Okay, I'm going to just put them all in a row. Ready? Take our little star, put it in. I got to hold them, so you'll excuse my arm. And as I hold them, I hold the one that's out in front so they don't all fall over. Okay? Just keep going. I'm going to go in the middle. I should just tell you now what I did wrong, but I want you to see it for yourself at the end. See, everybody makes mistakes cooking, but you just keep going. It doesn't matter. And besides, the kids will really like this one. Hey, look at that. I love when things turn out exact. Look at one more will fit in there, and I have one more little star to get in there. Now, this is how we're going to do it. Once they are in a row, I'm going to get my cake batter and pour over the whole thing. Okay? And here's our white cake batter. Again, you can use different flavors, however you like. And I'm going to get this. I'll pour on the one side. Oops, I better turn it to the side here. Yeah, let me turn it so that it pours evenly. Okay. Turn it. There we go. Okay. Half on this side. And then it was like, oh no, they're falling over. Yike, hold, stop. I should have poured it over the stars themselves instead of in the one side. But you just adjust and keep on going. Keep on cooking, y'all. Yeah, okay, they were falling over to the one side, so I got them all in the middle again. Now we'll put the rest of the cake batter in. And then some on top. We got to cover those little stars up. And I'm going to bake this. Now, this is a loaf pan in regular cake. So 350, I might even do 325 and just bake it low and slow so that it all really does bake. And definitely test it with a long skewer, even if it's brown. These turn real brown, but make sure that the center is finished cooking, okay? All right, let me wipe that off and get it in the oven, and we'll be back. Let's see here. It's really heavy, too. Look at this thing. It's like, weighs a brick. It's like a brick in the oven. Okay, so it came out, and it's nice and brown, and I messed up the top dragging it out of the oven. Sorry about that. Let's cut it and see our little stars, and then I'll tell you what I did wrong. Okay. Let's look. Do we have a little green star? We have part of a green star. Can you tell what I did wrong? I know what I did wrong. It should be up here, but I put it on the bottom. So I know how to fix that. All we had to do, I'll cut the next one, see how it looks. All we had to do next time is put a tiny bit of cake batter on the bottom for our little green stars to sit on, and then they will be in the center. I hope that makes sense. It should. But in the meantime, we have a delicious, I tasted the end. Tastes like a sugar cookie on the end. But our little green stars, see, you live and you learn. I'm sure the kids are going to like this. And next time, maybe I'll find a smaller cookie cutter that is a tree. And Merry Christmas. Enjoy.